Hey, my first time trying this camera. Hey, camera all set up inside. Unfortunately, I couldn't go where I want to go, but that's okay. I'm not too far away. And you can see, I do have everything in place. Almost kind of a mess. Just had my lunch, and first time I'm trying this little camera, so I'm kind of curious on how it's going to turn out. In a while since I took some video, so I'm going to see what I can do with this one. Maybe I can get something there and I can make something out of it. But here's the trail I'm coming in on. And there's my bike. Yeah, I just happened to notice this little rock here, the way it's kind of set up. Kind of weird. One big boulder on top of another. Strange way Mother Nature puts things together. Let's take a little walk in there, have a look, peek, see. One thing about this bush, she's a little bit thick. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it very well. I'll raise the camera up here, and I don't know what kind of an angle it is, but weird. Hey, glacial deposit of big rocks. Either that or somebody was in here and they dug this trench, because there's a bit of a depression here for doing the road work when they originally built the road back, Lord knows when. I can only venture, I guess, but what happened was he up here and he decided to stack some rocks, but they just seem so well to fit so well together. Yeah, just crazy. Anyways, it is what it is. That's it for now. We're going to keep going. There we go. I don't know if you can see it. Little ruffalo grouse up there, kind of sneaking off the trail. I'm going to take a walk up there and see if I can get him, and maybe I'll have him for supper. Okay, funny thing was, I was driving in, I was looking for this pile of boulders that somebody had stacked up years and years ago. And I seen one similar on another road, probably a couple miles from here as a crow flies. I spotted this. I said, "Look at that." Well, I said, "That's not it." I said, "But you know, it is a boulder stacked on top of one another. Must be some loader." And I never even noticed. That's how good my eyesight is. And then I come, sure enough, I had this way. I said, "Well, there it is, right there." You can see somebody was having fun, right? Must have been years ago. Somebody with a big loader up here, and they were able to pick up all these rocks, and they were making something out of it. I don't know what, but holy mackerel. That's some pretty neat boulders up there by jeepers. Anyways, somebody had fun with it. Kind of looks different. Anyways, that's one of my markers. When I see that, I'm getting close to the lake. I'm probably about maybe 1.5 kilometers from it now. Anyways, I just wanted to take a little shot of that, and we're gonna hop back in the quad, and we're gonna keep going, head back to the trailer. Here's something else a little bit different up here. Never really quite seen this much rock exposed before, but either they scraped it all down pretty good when they were logging in here years and years ago, or that's just glacier. There's not much overburden if you look. Like I say, a little beside it, and there's several spots like this. It's just scraped right down to nothing. Just pure rock, and you could tell by the top of the rock, it's pretty smooth. She's been must have been water or some years and years and years, a million years ago, whenever the glaciers were here. And this is the formation of it. We're just about at Jackson Lake. Unfortunately, as you can see how thick the bush is here, there's not much chance getting down to Jackson Lake here. There's an access about another maybe kilometer up that I'll probably go to tomorrow and try a little fishing. It's unfortunate. She's so close and yet so far when you're at this point. I don't know how steady I am with the camera, but I'm going to try to get a little closer over here. You can see there's some more of this flat rock. If you go back over there, you can actually get a glimpse of the lake down the hill. Beautiful. I love this country. It's nice. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of big game up here from what I can see. Not a lot of sign anyways for moose and all that. There's still a few, but I guess years ago, there was indigenous people that lived in these areas and they hunted and trapped in these areas and lived. And when the loggers came in and the other people that followed them, they logged it out and they hunted out a lot of the big game, and it takes forever for things to come back and for the animals to get reestablished in the area. I'm not sure when this was logged out, but you can see by the size of the trees, they're not that big anymore. So it's been a few years, maybe I'll say 50, 60 years, maybe since this has been logged. It might have been a little later than that, a little longer, but I'm not 100% sure. History up here in Canada is sometimes pretty hard to find any information on it, unless you happen to run into somebody that actually did the logging. Then you'd have a better chance at looking at what the history is. Anyways, that's it for the bush up here. Just thought I'd give you a little glimpse of it and see how thick it is. Again, there's my quad. I was able to get one little partridge on the way in. I was hoping to get another one. I'm about 6 kilometers up right now. I'll go back, turn around and go back, and it's going to be dark pretty soon. Calling for a lot of rain tomorrow, so I'll probably be hunker down on my trailer most of the day and maybe get a little fire going and just kind of take easy, make nice, because there's not a whole lot else I can do in the rain, and I don't want to go out to the lake, go fishing, because I'll be soaking wet, and even go hunting. You get soaking wet, and then next thing you know, you're sick, and that's no fun. Okay, well, I'm going to shut this one off again and turn around, and we're going to start heading back. Anyways, here we are. We're back at the camper. So it's been hardest thing is trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do for supper. I did get 4 birds. I got 3 more after the first one we took a picture of, and didn't see anything else. I saved you from having to watch me clean the darn the little birdies. It's not the nicest thing to see, but what I did find in one of them, though, one of them was feasting on lowbush cranberries. So I'm gonna, maybe tomorrow or the day after, I'm gonna take a little ride up again, and on my way into it, when I go to Jack's Lake to go fishing, see if I can find where the cranberries are. That would be a real bonus to be able to get some of that. I don't know if you guys have ever had cranberries. I guess maybe you have, but up here they kind of grow wild in some of the swamps, and they're hard to find. But when you do find them, there's generally a pretty good little crop of them, and they are tasty. Anyways, that's it for now, and I'm going to sign off and think about what I'm going to make for supper. Well, no luck. They were good on the shot. They walked probably about 1.5 kilometers looking for birds. Ontario, you've got to wear the Hunter Orange hat and vest. So we're up below 22. I hear some shooting over on the other side. The road's over there, probably about a 0.5 kilometer away. Somebody's probably got a few birds. Heard 3 shots so far. I don't know if you can see the weather. It's looking pretty gloom. It's been raining now for on and off a good 14 hours. So hopefully that's it tonight. It's going to get it out of the system, and I'll be able to do a little fishing with a little bit of luck. That's all we can ask for. Anyways, see how this turns out, and maybe I can get some pictures of some fishing. Well, that's up here Monday. It was a nice day Monday. Tuesday wasn't bad. Wednesday, Thursday, today's Friday. She's still raining. She's kind of stopped now, so I'm going to have to pack up and call it a day, I guess, and head towards home. Anyways, I can't believe how much water we got in such a short period of time. Anyways, before I leave, I figured I'd give you a little shot of the little pond I'm at again, because it's a pretty nice little spot. As you can see, nice and quiet this morning. Pretty misty out there. She rained in the middle of the night, rained again this morning when I woke up. Tried to have my coffee, it was raining. Like, just can't seem to get away from the wet weather. Tried my best luck, my best fishing yesterday. I missed one pickerel out of that. I fished for 4 hours. She never stopped drizzling all that time. I wanted to take the camera out, maybe do a couple of shots on the lake. It'll have to be another time. It just does not, weather doesn't want to cooperate. That's the typical fall weather here. Anyways, she's kind of a lonely spot. Kind of missing my wife and my puppy. Wish I could have brought my puppy up here, but poor thing would have been stuck in the trailer most of the time while I was out doing what I was doing or sitting in the trailer. Tell you what, I watched so many videos in the last few days because of the rain that I feel like I live in Yellowstone right now. Thank God for the series, because I had something to watch. Between that and Spartacus, my goodness, I must have watched them a dozen times already. Anyways, it seems like whenever I come up, it's been raining lately, so maybe next time I get a chance to come up here, she will, weather will cooperate a little bit. Here's a little spot I always used to like to stop when my wife was a little younger and a little bit more adventurous. We used to come up here with the boys. We would camp over here in this little spot. Nice little clearing. And we used to take the kids swimming. And we'd swim in this little creek. That was probably about, let's say 1975, probably 1976. Nice little pool. It's called Fleck Creek. Don't know why it's called Fleck Creek, but we always thought maybe, hey, flecks of gold in it. And it was a little pool over there. We used to take a walk around, walk in the creek. Running shoes, of course. That boulders are pretty hard on the feet, and you never know, it could be broken glass. People were bad before for throwing beer bottles everywhere, right? So, and anyways, we used to have a lot of fun. I enjoyed it tremendously. Brings back good memories of when the kids were small. Now they're all grown up and they have their own families, so. And the wife, she's just not interested in roughing it like I am. Not really roughing it that much, but she seems to think so. Anyways, that's it for now. I'm going to go back up to the old camping spot and have a look and see what there is there left. It used to be, like I say, nice to be nice. I had camped here about 3 years ago. I thought it'd be a good place. I got a little speck lake that I go through to not too far from here, maybe about 2-3 miles by quad, and oh my God, in the summertime the road was so dry and the dust is so bad, I just couldn't wait to get out of here. It was bad. Nice little spot though. Nice and flat, clearing, a lot of gravel. There's never been any puddles that I had to worry about. Little fire pits there. A couple of different campers still come here in the fall, and they probably go for birds. Anyways, I like to go a little further up now. I'm got my little spot that I like to go to, and I don't know, it's quieter up there. I think a lot less traffic on the road. Just going to have a look at the Soul Creek there. I used to fish with my good buddy Jerry. Anyways, unfortunately Jerry passed away not that long ago. Sad to hear. Can't see too much from up here, but yeah, not much to be seen. What you can see down there. Used to do a lot of walking, fishing, catch a lot of small speckies. Anyways, it was a blast. I could say we must have been about 16, 17 years old when we were doing that. Anyways, God rest your soul, Jerry. Rest in peace, my friend. Here's another nice little camping spot that we used to camp at years ago. You know, when we were a little younger. Yeah, this is right beside the Wakanosi River. Beautiful, beautiful river. Lots of water flow. Always is year round. Oh, there's a big tree that came down there. Looks like a lightning strike. Or, I'm not sure. Just the way the bark's kind of peeled on the side, it looked like it was hit by lightning. Anyways, that's the Wakanosi. Some nice fishing in there too. if you can catch them. I never did have a lot of luck, but you know, I've tried a few times. I always had fished the little smaller creeks and had a lot of luck there. I'm tell you a little story about camping at one of these spots. My wife, well, with my girlfriend at the time, back about 1974, I guess, 1970, yeah, 374, 73, 74. We decided we were going to camp at one of these spots, and we pitched a tent. You know, I always liked the outdoors, and she thought she'd come with me and share some of the experience with it. And then, so we had a good time. You know, everything was going good. Had a fire, you know, had a nice meal. We went and sleep in the tent, and by jeepers, about 2 hours later, it was pitch black, and we could hear this noise coming, and it was a moose. It was just booting down through the bush, and I'm saying it wasn't on the road. It was coming up the bush line for some strange reason. I don't know if you can see all the trees there, but our tent was kind of centered there. We were just so worried as that thing come running by that thing was going to run right into our tent. My God. I think the only reason it didn't is because my heart was beating so hard and so loud that it heard me and it veered off. My God. Anyways, that was an experience that I shared with the wife, and I still remember to this day. Boy, we were scared. Anyways, I don't know if you guys know what a moose looks like, but it's about maybe 1,000-pound animal, or it could be bigger. Depends on we never did see it. I wasn't sticking my head out to have a look either. Like I say, we kind of huddled down in the tent, and as it passed, we were sure glad. Anyways, that's one of our experiences camping at these one of these little spots. Anyways, that's my trip up West Branch Road. Here we are in October. I can't even remember the date now. October 28th or 27th or whatever it is, somewhere around there. It wasn't very eventful. 4 days of rain. Shut these wipers off. Anyways, hopefully I can get some of this on YouTube. If you see it, that's where it'll be. Unfortunately, I'm only allowed 10 minutes worth video to put on YouTube, but I can, you know, have to go through it and see what I got. Hopefully, I got some good footage. My first chance playing with this new camera. I know I've been a little lazy all summer. I've been up fishing quite a few times, and you know what? I should have been out playing with it more. It was very hot, and flies were very bad this year. They were biting. Anyways, so if you see anything on this area you like, hopefully somebody will see it and say, hey, I've been there. I remember that. And somebody else might say, you know what, geez, that might be a nice place to go. And you know, there's some people that live in big cities that never ever get to see it. So my goal is just to, I don't know, put a little bit of video on there. And again, if you like it, please give us a like. If you want to see something different, I know I spared you the shooting of the grouse and the cleaning of the grouse. I did get my limit, 15 grouse, and you know, that's pretty good. The fishing was no heck. I missed one walleye. But if there's something else you want to see, if you want to see how to shoot a grouse or how to clean a grouse, you know, just let me know. I'll put it on. I got more camping coming up. I'll be going deer hunting at my cottage in Espanola area, and I'll be doing some fishing out there too. And you know what? There's always a lot of good, nice things to see. So, anyways, my intro is bad, and my exit's just as bad. So, take care, and hopefully we'll see you next time.